Good day, everybody. I hope you're having a great Thursday. It's wonderful to see you all here, and we are going to dive into introductions. So, Behance has updated a little bit with this. We'll talk about it in a moment. But hello, everybody. My name is Shawn. I'm a photographer. I'm based in Germany. If you're watching this on Behance, you can click on my icon that's straight up above my head, and it'll take you to my homepage. If you're watching this live, it will initially take you to the live streams right there. If you want to check out my past work, feel free to click on the work button, scroll to the light and art. Michelle, hello. We're going to look at your work shortly. Thank you for being here. And you can check out the community artwork here. And if you're watching this on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, there is a Linktree link in the description. Barbara, good morning. And it looks like that. You can jump over into that. And if you want to join us on Behance, you can just click on the Behance button right there. You can join my Discord from here and check out every place else I am on the interwebs. If you're on Behance and you like what I do, feel free to subscribe. I do have a subscription area, and buy me a cup of joe. If you're watching this on YouTube, or if you ever go over to YouTube, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it. Okay, before in chat, let me know, what do you think of this new Behance Pro? Have you looked at it? Burnt, hello? Any thoughts, opinions? One of the first things, before we get into the details, it kind of threw me off. Over here, up above my head, we have stats. Usually they have an interaction happening. It gives you, like, you've got a curves of how many people are viewing your projects, and in comparison to the same time last year. That's all gone. Now we've got who interacted with your work, view by location, traffic sources, search terms, and then this is all the same by... Okay, well, no, it's not, because this is all-time project performance. So whatever's got the most... I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? The most appreciation? No. So they've hidden your stats behind a paywall. Yes, they have. They have. I don't even know what this means. Because obviously, if you look right here, where... It's not done by comments. It's not done by appreciations. It's not done by views. I guess it's all-time performance. It's in the order in which you have your projects, it looks like. And then what you've given. Okay, here's the project views 30 days. So it's still here. That's still here. And then I've had 312 people check out my profile. That's new. In 30 days. Project appreciations. And then projects saved to mood boards. Okay. A Joe Extra, hello. Welcome in, Mr. Cousins. Good to see you, David. Looks like extra stats behind the paywall. Those were not here yesterday. I don't think they were. All right, let's get back into the base. And let's check this out. Let's check out what this Behance Pro is. And I don't know. For you know, everybody's going to have to make their own decisions to see what's going to be good for them, what's not. So first off, we have, whoa, get back here. We've got, what you doing, my man? Joe, as of right now, we are looking at the new updated Behance. Then we'll be jumping into some community artwork, and then I'm going to be doing some video editing. I'm going to be continuing that project. So I'll be here for a little bit. All right, so advanced analytics, we looked at that. We've got 0 platform fees. Now, this is interesting to me. 0 platform fees. If, get back here, let's get back in to mine. All right, my subscription area that I've got set up for Behance, initially I wanted it to be $3, okay? Now, to be honest, over the last month, I've lost a handful of subscribers. I don't have a lot, but I've got a few. But I've also lost a handful. So I wanted it to be $3 because I wanted it to be accessible to everybody within chat. Why did you lost them, man? I don't know. I don't know. They stopped paying. So they stopped paying. So I wanted it initially to be $3 a month to make it accessible. And then Behance takes something like 30%. So I was like, oh man, that's like not even worth it for me. It comes down to be, you know, like 50 cents an hour for streaming if I included all of my subs. And I'm like, okay, 50 cents an hour? Yeah, I don't think so. So the idea, getting back into the Behance Pro, if you have a subscription area and if you have subscribers, a 0 platform fee, which means Behance, as you can see here, Behance will be at 0, and Stripe will still be taking their 2%, 2.9%. But the normal, which was like, you know, 30%, is now 0. So, okay, maybe. And let's keep going, see what we've got. Understanding your audience better. So we've got the analytics happening here. And if we go in, and this looks all pretty much the same. We get a little bit more details, view by location. I mean, I have a worldwide community on many different platforms, so I don't know how having this analytics would change what I do. I'm streaming 6 times a week. What more literally can I do? I imagine this could be interesting for big design agencies, maybe. Yeah. I mean, it's inexpensive. So here, you know, earn more money, Behance platform fees, 0 for asset sales, 0 for freelance hiring, 0 for platform fees for subscriptions. So I do sell assets. So again, that would be a benefit for me. It all adds up. Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. Like, I'm on the fence, Barbara, because you're right. It does all add up. Adobe Portfolio. Now, unless Adobe changed this, which now I'm concerned. Hold on. Now I'm concerned. Let me open something up here. Adobe Portfolio, if you have a Creative Cloud subscription, and I believe that this is even with the photography plan. Okay. You've got your portfolio. So, okay, everything's the same. So if you have a CC subscription, that's fine. You still get up to 5 sites. So maybe this is for people that do not have a CC subscription? I don't know. I don't know how many people don't have an Adobe subscription that are here on Behance. Okay, more control over who sees. You can share a project privately. You can make them password protected, or you can make link only sharing. All right. Okay. See that? And you get a pro badge. Scheduler. Okay, you can schedule projects over time to keep your audience engaged. Who makes that many projects? Who? You do not make enough Behance projects that you need to schedule them. And you get this fancy pro badge. Okay. Now this is where it gets interesting. €10.25 a month. That is where you actually have to. I do not think you do that many projects. What's your Behance handle? And we'll take a look at it. I'd also, a 7-day trial is way too short to try this, at least for me. Michelle, I agree. In the next 7 days, am I going to be publishing a project? No. No. My fear, let's go big head mode. My fear is if you go back maybe 8 months, Behance started really changing things, getting rid of the live button, getting, Adobe Live. They got rid of Adobe Live UK, Adobe Live German, Adobe Live French. They stopped doing a lot of these lives, a lot of the streams. And what my fear is they're going to eliminate streaming on Behance. Which, okay, I'm already on YouTube. That's fine. That's no big deal. I could direct everybody to YouTube from my Discord. But I feel that Adobe Live, the live streams, are starting to make a comeback. So that's all I can say about that. Hopefully that's true. I was joking. I didn't even make a project, but I know that I won't make that much projects. That's true. That's true. That would be a bummer if they quit streaming on Behance. That would be bad. I mean, it would be, I wouldn't understand why. Like, if you already have it, you're here, we have a massive community. There's other than lives, but we have Maddie, we have me, we have huge communities that slightly overlap. Now Maddie is doing half her time on Twitch and half on Behance. So she's doing two a month on Twitch, 2 a month on Behance. But yeah. I don't know. Is anybody going to sign up for it? Looks like Adobe Portfolio website is not included in the free version of Behance. Oh, what? Huh? No, it is. No, you're right. You are right. Okay, let's see here. Publishing, we've got publishing, freelance services, client proposals, sell assets, mark yourself being available, message, access to freelance, okay, transact, 15 to 30% platform fees. So, Michelle, it's not that big. I don't get many views. I'm getting 400 to 600 views. here on Behance, you know, which is down from 1,000, 1,200 was my normal, but okay. Yeah, your own custom Adobe portfolio website. That still has to be included. It still has to be included within your CC subscription. Behance just feels like a tiny safe place on the interwebs. It is. Behance is for artists, by artists. It's a very safe place on the interwebs. Are correct. I'm gonna have to give this some thought, and I will let you know if I decide to go for it or not. As of right now, my subs pay for my restream, and I'll show you right now. So restream, as you can see right here, you know, I'm on Facebook, Behance, YouTube, and Twitch. And I could be doing LinkedIn also, but I only do LinkedIn if I feel the content is fitting for the LinkedIn crowd. But now, Restream, I found is going to be, it is very good for me, for what I do. People use StreamYard, and StreamYard's going into liquidation, I think. David, Arctic Pigeon spotted. Don't make me bring it back up, I will. But anyway, this works very well for me. Now, the majority of my subscription pays for this. Like, I'm not making money, I'm not trying to make money on my subs. I'm just trying to break even. That's it. So that's what I need to think about, is taking a look at what I have left over, which is pennies, what I have left over from my subs after I pay for Relink. Relink. David's got me thinking my Relink days. Okay. Anyway, let's keep that conversation going. Come on, man, I'm here watching. Well, thank you for that. I actually appreciate it greatly. And thank you for being active in chat. All right, let's jump into my Discord. Anybody new to my Discord, just as a reminder, I have community artwork, and I also have project feedbacks. Once a year, maybe twice, but probably once a year, I do challenges. And from now on, I'll be giving away a 1-year subscription to the Creative Cloud, if not something better. I still don't understand why you lost your subs. I don't know. If I knew, I would be able to fix that. Also, if you have photos to edit over here, we've got people adding your photos how you would like to see how I would edit them. So we've got that. But let's jump into community artwork, and our very own Michelle in chat posted a Behance project. Did you schedule it, Michelle? Just curious. Michelle says, "Hi friends, I finally published a new project on Behance. It's about the logo I designed." No, it's about the logo I designed for a client back in August of last year. The client only recently launched their new name and website, so I couldn't share it in the portfolio. Sooner, but here it is. All right, we love to see logo work. Okay. Do. I'm gonna take everything in before I start talking, Michelle. The brink. All right, I know. I'm really not a logo designer, but it was fun. I want to see this whole process. Okay. Brink needs a general logo, but this logo has to have possibility to extend to a recognizable sub logo for future communities. I'm really loving what you did with the D and the B. If that feels really nice. That feels really good right there. I enjoy the rest of the fonts that you've got going on. I have designed the sub logos, but I can't share those yet. Okay. I like this background that you did. This is really nice. All right, I'm not going to read everything. I'll let you all read it. But what are you drinking, man? It looks like it's infinity. So I have to make sure that I hydrate. It's water. Okay. The Brink was originally an architectural space where the castle collected and moved as a herd to the communal pastures lands. The Brink was also located on the edge of the village. The English Brink still means edge. I did not know that. Frank, hello, good to see you. They are both communal used brinks and brinks that belong to one farm. Okay, this is great. Considerations. We have a connection, meeting point, central square, inviting, open, and modern. Nice sketches. This is great to see the progression that you did. Okay, let's go to that. Let's go here. I like that. I like it. The logo mark symbolizes coming together in Central Park. Oliver, welcome in. In a central point, not Central Park. The separate leaves that come together can be seen as speech bubbles, a symbol for communication, also as pointers that determine location and indicate direction. The dot symbolizes the individual who is part of the community. The DB from De Brink can also be seen in the logo. Great explanation. That is so on point, Michelle. You did your homework. You've got your idea. You were able to explain it. You were able to show what, why, how. Okay. Now, is this, hold on, there's a spot. Is this the font name? Final 6 bold? Is that an Adobe font? It is, okay. Fina 6, all right. Now, I gotta tell you, I have to say this, because this is like something that comes up, and not that I know because I'm not a graphic designer, but people that are graphic designers talk about this all the time. And name your colors. When you're talking to a client and they say, you know, the green just isn't right. Name them. Give within the color on top, give it a name that is specific to your client. this is great that you got your hex codes, you got your CMYK. This client didn't care and I forgot. Okay. If you forgot, then this is for everybody other than Michelle. If you put together a mood board, anything like that, and you're going to do a presentation, name the colors. It gives such a personal touch. If you can make it so it's connected to the company, you know what the CMYK is, you know the hex code, you've got all that. But the client doesn't want to say, hey, can you make HEX006633? Can you make that pop? Come on, give it a little fun into it. Nice mock-ups, digging it. Might go back and add the names. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. Love me some mock-ups. That is a good project. For you calling yourself not a graphic designer or you don't do logos, great job. Logo design, let's see, Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign, Express, nice. Okay, everything looks good here. Give it some love. Thanks for sharing, Michelle. Yeah, I don't think there's anything missing. I love your backgrounds that you've got, the shapes, you're reusing the shapes within the background, the color schemes, just everything flows really nice. Not a logo designer, I do love layout design. It shows you this is a wonderfully laid out project. So why 1080 quality? My Wi-Fi is pregnant. Okay. Yeah. Great job. One thing that you may want to say, and this is kind of self-serving for you, Michelle, is logo design for the client. So that way it is showing that you are a professional. You've gotten, you know, anybody can go out and throw out a logo design and put it out on Behance, and it could be beautiful like this. But the idea that this is one of your clients, I think is really important to say. And it's okay to be self-serving a little bit and letting people know, hey, you know, this is a client. Would you like to be a client of mine? That's kind of what you're saying here. That's just a little thing I think I would think about. But that's an easy, quick fix. Other than that, great job with the history, great job with the sketches, the whole thought process. I love the fact that you added these little videos. To be honest, it's really cool to see the logo in use. Have you actually seen it in use? That is cool. I like the fact that, like, this animation here, you explained it and then you turned around and you're like, here it is. I'll tell you, but now you know what I'm going to show you. And Michelle says, yes, they have seen it on LinkedIn and their website. That's exciting. That is exciting. Well, congratulations, Michelle. This is great work. Thank you for sharing it with us. And as always, I love showing off people's process. seeing how they put together their projects, how they put together their process. Yeah, I don't care what it is. I'm looking at you, David. We love sketches here. We love explanations. Worst possible thing to do is to put a logo onto a project and then say, hire me. It's not telling a client how you think or how your brain works. So that is wonderful. Okay. Let's, I think that's all that we've got to look at right now. Frank, I don't know if you saw it last week. We sent you great amount of love for this. If you saw it on the replay, great work. And all I could think about, I re-watched the Adobe Live. Hold on, everybody. Bring this up really quick. Give me a second. Okay. We don't need to look at me any more than we do. I saw, thanks for your comments. So, last night's stream with Christina Shirk was one of the best compositing streams I've seen in a long time that isn't hosted by Lisa Carney, by Jesus, Paul Tranny. One of the best. The entire time watching this, and I had to leave, so I watched the rest of it this morning, was I can't wait to see what Frank makes after this. I know he was inspired. I was inspired. The tips, tricks were amazing. Bree, hello. Welcome in. The tips and tricks were amazing. And quite simple. I mean, it was very effective, but it made so much sense. Sarah, hello. Welcome in. All right, so I'm waiting, Frank. No hurry though. Let's jump into Premiere Pro. Okay. I'm going to give a little bit of background. I need to open a file up. Give me a moment here. And I am really hoping that I've got Premiere set up properly and we have no crashes today. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Fun fact, Frank says, I had an idea really close to Christina's, one of the light and art challenges. Ooh, that would have been a good one. That would have been nice. I'm in the wrong folder. How you doing, Bree? It's been a while since I've seen you in one of my streams. Okay, let's go into our live stream work. What am I doing? What project am I working on here? And why can't I find it? Didn't do it because Katrina posted a sketch. Oh, yeah. Katarina's sketch was amazing. That was good. Are you freaking serious here? I'm telling you, every time this happens, I find it. Where in the heck? Sons of the Revolution. Oliver. Do you mean what happened last stream or this stream? This is driving me crazy. Okay, I gotta go big screen for this. what happened, this is driving you crazy right now, that right before I was doing a bunch of stuff, getting prepared for today's projects, getting everything laid out, and I know it's right in front of me, and for whatever reason, I cannot see it, nor hello. Oh my goodness. What can't you see? Not okay. We have a bunch of people, new people coming in. I want to know what your thoughts are based on the there it is. This whole Behance Pro. Let me know what you think. Wow. Okay. I apologize, everybody. I am just messing up beyond belief right now. But let me do this. Here's one of the things that I was thinking about doing. Let's get in here. Maybe it is good, but it seems silly to me. For those of you that are showing up right now, I went through and did a run through of what I thought about, what I thought and what the options are. So, okay, one of the things that I've been thinking about doing is adding in some photography into the video themselves. So I don't know how this is going to work or how it's going to look. I know how it's going to work. How it's going to look in comparison in the video itself. But it's one of those things that I kind of would like to try. So we need to, before we get started, because we do have a rough cut that we need to cut down a little bit more, I want to go ahead and start getting a little bit of the project organized. But this is a 5-minute long video. I really don't want to play it all right now. It's nice though, just another item to the long list of software subscriptions. You will lose me on Behance if it's not open to everybody. Do we need to do a recap? I mean, we've got a lot of people coming in. Because I can. Okay, so we're going to do some organization. First thing I'm going to do is we're going to make some folders. I've got too much stuff going on. So within this bin or folder, we are going to put in our photos and we're going to hit OK. With our photo right there, we need to grab that TIFF. We can bring that down. Next off, we need to make another folder or a bin, and we're going to go our videos. And let's go ahead. We're going to drag a bunch of those and drag them down into our videos, and just trying to make things a little more organized here, because we may have some sound effects, we may have some music, so just trying to be organized. Now, at this point, we're going to go Command S just to save our changes. And Oliver says, oh, wait a minute. Nor says, also, I think it should be free for Adobe CC subscribers, only paid for those who don't. I pay enough money to Adobe already. I'm not paying more. Okay, we need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. Because there's a couple things that are being missed. Okay. First off, I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I need to break down my own finances to see if it's worth it, because I'm going to be using my subs and my assets selling to pay for it. So do I have enough subs? Do I sell enough assets? So if for free, which is what we all have right now, we can do the same thing. We can publish projects, freelance services, proposals to clients, sell assets for a fee, sell assets, mark yourself as available for work, message others, and get plugged into the community like this. Access our freelance and full-time job board, and then transactions on Behance with 15 to 30% platform fees. Now, if you are selling assets, okay, let me scroll back up. Here we go. So for me, I have assets, I sell assets, and I have subs. So right now I'm paying between 15 and 30% to Behance. And that's why, and I explained this before, that's why initially I wanted my subs to be $3 a month. After they took so much, like 30%, it was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to take this up to, $4 just to make up for the fact that they're taking 30%. So that is where I think financially you need to think about for yourself. That's the big thing. Now, all of the analytics, and let's go up to the analytics, like getting to know your audience better. Well, let's actually jump over to mine. If you jump over into your stats, Carol, hello. Absolutely not for me. Everybody has their hand out. How can we monetize this? Yep. So as you can see, you get a complete breakdown. Who's looking at your projects? Who's looking at your portfolio? Who's doing what? Now, as for the Adobe portfolio, it says down here, you get an Adobe portfolio with up to free 5 sites. If you have a paid Adobe subscription, you still get that. So you don't need to worry about your portfolio going away. As of right now, that's what I think. Okay, LinkedIn Learning. My money is with Adobe anyway, that's enough. Do really love the graphics images they used for the Behance Pro website. Yes, they did do a good job, and they should have, because, it says Adobe right behind me. Can you see it? Let me get rid of my lower third. Adobe right there. So it should look good. Are you going to be using the links only for your projects, password protected, subscribers only? Are you, the fact that you can schedule your projects, do you make enough projects that you can schedule? And you get a nice fancy pro badge. So again, you're going to have to look and see if it benefits you at all. I'm assuming the Adobe portfolio benefit only applies to people who buy Behance Pro without already having an Adobe CC. Yes, because I jumped up into mine and was like, okay, they better not have. So I went into to my subscription, and it still is like, you can create up to 5 sites. Make a new site. So it's all there. That's important to me. It's all there. And again, like I said before, I think most of the people here, at least within this community, almost everybody has a CC subscription. There's 1 or 2 people that I know. Carol, who needs 5 sites? Let's say you've got a graphic design site. Let's say that you've got a photography site. Let's say, or even if you've got photography, let's say you break it up into architecture, you break it up into fashion. There's so many things. People are multifacets, so you don't need to have like so much stuff in one portfolio that you're capable of doing, you can actually streamline it, make it better. No, Carol, it's called pages. If you have too many pages and things are kind of veering away from what you want these people to see, they lose focus if you're using it as a true portfolio. So keeping something streamlined, keeping something on point and on target is more important than having a ton. Don't have a ton. So, that's my opinion on it. But it also depends if that's how you use it. Okay, I mean, my website is still up and they haven't sent me anything to say I'll need Behance Pro to keep it. Right, Oliver. I have my own WordPress website, but might set up an Adobe portfolio to link to as well. I have my own website. I mean, you jump into it. I've got my own website, and this is what I use for clients. This is where I send proofs. Everything goes through this website. My portfolio, my Adobe portfolio, I don't send that out. I don't do anything with that. I've made it. I don't use it because I'm paying a lot of money for this. And this does printing. It's connected to print houses. It takes care of all my photography needs. So that's the big thing. But it's free, or it's included in your membership and your CC subscription. So that's why I did that. All right. Anyway, everybody, make sure to take a look at that on your Behance Pro. See if it's for you. See if it's not. And I have to agree, if you were not here for this earlier, Michelle said 7-day trial is not long enough to actually see if it's worth it or not. And I absolutely agree with that. Unless you are like me as a streamer, you want to see what your normal activity, or even for that matter, you're active like all of you, active in chat, to see what type of activity happens for chat. You know, that's how I kind of got started streaming, from chat. So, okay. Oliver says my Adobe portfolio is my website now. I used to have a WordPress site, but they put the costs up, so I canceled it. Yeah, mine is freaking expensive. Yes, it's spendy. Yeah, I am paying a lot for it. Okay. We're going to jump back into Premiere. Let's go ahead. Let's open up our... And of course, I closed... What are you saying, Nor? What are you saying? I always have to read what Nor says. I read what everybody says. Sometimes a Facebook page or an Instagram page is sufficient as your website portfolio for those who are on a tight budget, but with growth, always go safe and have your own website. Good tips. Yeah, I mean, when you're starting out, I agree with that. Go in here. I'm going to grab all of these photos, drag this in here. Okay. So we've got our photos, got our videos. I'm happy with that. Make another bin. That's going to be music. And I think that's about it. That's about it for now. Okay. David says, I'd advise to have your own website ASAP. Taking someone to social media puts them in a place to see a lot of other people or get distracted by both. David, I absolutely agree. What? Okay, David. Do you have, and I would doubt if you do you have a Adobe portfolio website? Have you ever made one? I don't have one. Okay. Let me get over here. Now, here, if somebody is tight on a budget, and of course, if you've got Furnos, hello, over on YouTube. Hi, bro. This is a great way. You can have up to 5 sites, and for the inclusion part of your subscription, your link is actually like mine, ShawnKozel.myportfolio.com. You can add a specific website, your specific, if you've got one, if you're paying for one, but I'm using mine on my website. So this can be very helpful if you're on a budget. Just to kind of direct somebody, see if you're compatible. So I think it's better than having your own. How can I put this? It's better than sending somebody to a social media site, because you know what's going to happen. The first thing they do is they open it up and they go, "Oh, I've got 7 notifications. Who's that?" I never use social profiles as my primary website, but Adobe Portfolio works fine for that purpose. Yep. I do same with newsletters. I'm subscribed. Okay. I'm just catching up on chat. Adobe must now add more templates to their portfolio section. It's too limited. No, David, you were clear. You were clear. I got what you were saying. I just wanted to show the options of social media to having an Adobe portfolio. I thought there were a ton. My gosh, I must really not want to work today because I am just tangent. All right, so I jumped into my portfolio. What we've got here, over here under the essentials, we've got your pages, integration, which is your integration from your Behance projects in, your themes, and your settings. So Nora's saying that there's too limited. All right, there's 12. And there's 12 templates, and then you can customize them. Just advising people don't rely on social media site as their only resource, which I know some people do. Ooh, I did not know that. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very customizable. I haven't dug into mine in years. Okay, here's an issue that just occurred. You want to pay attention to this. So as you can see, the Light and Art Challenge came up. This is my portfolio. I don't want that. So what you want to do is come over here to your integrations, clicking on that. And as you can see, I do have Behance turned on. That means any projects that I do coming over from Behance is going to come in. Now, all of mine, I actually used Lightroom albums. So I connected these from Lightroom, not Lightroom Classic, from Lightroom over in. Now, we've got the Behance projects are over here. Ooh, Adobe Stock, that's new. I did not know that. We do not want 47 Behance projects imported. The only one I do want are these two at the bottom. So we need to, where the heck, pages? Okay, under the pages tab, you can see it turned it on automatically right here with this toggle. So make sure to turn that off. Now, let me scroll down. You can see here, I've got these pages set up from Lightroom, but I do have a couple that I wanted from Behance. So that's why I've left it on, but you have to pay attention to this. If you come into edit and you've updated projects, you've published projects from Behance, want to make sure that you turn them off. They're not going to show up until you edit. Okay, very important. Let me go big head mode. So if you upload a project to Behance, it's integrated, but they will not show up publicly until you go in and edit your portfolio, and then it gives you the option of turning it off or leaving it on. But the integration is automatic. It's just not shown public. Very important to remember that. Alex, hello. David, have a great day. Are you going to Adobe Max London, David? Just curious. Okay. So we've got this back to where we want it, and I'm just going to close it. Devlin says, oh, that's good to know. Yeah, you got to pay attention to that. You have to pay attention to that. Suhail, hello. Welcome in. Okay, we can get out of that. Let's actually do some work today, people. I mean, I've got a short stream today. Maybe I should, but I don't. Okay. So we've got, as of right now, we have our rough cut, and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to mute our audio right now. Because one thing that I'm thinking about doing is possibly doing like an intro using the music from these two playing. And let me make this a little bit smaller. We need to trim some of this down for sure. So still want to do some individual. I'm not worried about any of the sound. Okay. We can actually go about right there. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the W, and that's going to cut that out. Can actually go about right. Nah, I'm good with that. We're gonna leave that there. We need to deal with transitions at some point, but I'm okay with that. Now we do not need to watch him inspect two rifles. So we've got them coming in, inspecting the first one, checking it out, walking away right there. Maybe leave enough for him to come up to the next one just for a transition. And I'm gonna hit W again. Let's get rid of that. And okay, that's just weird. Okay, we don't need. That's actually better. Evie, hello. You can't see really what he's doing on this clip as a whole. So let's go ahead and we're gonna delete it. Right click, ripple delete. We're gonna get rid of that whole section. So it's gonna go into that. He's inspecting the rifle. Okay, going to the next one. That's kind of strange. Okay, inspection of that. Now marching down. Why is that clipped right there? I think I added it. Okay, we've got them marching down. And Sam, hello. Good to see you. That is a long clip. That is a long clip. So let's go ahead. We're going to bring this back to maybe that point. I'm going to hit Q. Muhammad? What am I supposed to shout out? Shout out what? Am I just supposed to shout? Oh no. What am I supposed to do? All right, we've got them marching up. We're gonna go through this quick. Oh no, not your portfolio. Shout baubles. Muhammad, let me put it this way. Do not ever come into anybody's stream ever and don't say hello, don't say how are you, and you say my portfolio. Don't do that. You will get banned. You will get... You are part of a community. Act like it. Okay. That needs to... right there. We're gonna go ahead, hit W, get rid of that. I have to get rid of some of these. This is just driving me crazy. And I've not tried this before. We're gonna select this clip. And I don't even know where, if it's here. Content aware. Okay, there's not a content aware fill. That is great to know. I am not. So I seriously thought that we had like a content aware fill. That I don't doubt. That I don't doubt, nor. I am a photographer. That's what I am. Let's see here.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful. Discovery 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
I seriously thought, General, hello there. I seriously thought that there was, you can mask and do a content aware fill. Interesting. Anybody have anything about that? Yes, no, maybe? I was able to do some that's seamless. I was able to do some AI video. Is there an option for the invisible cloak? Evie, I don't know if you're being serious or not. I thought that there was a content aware fill within Premiere Pro. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Mainly, I want to eliminate... Oh, I thought... Okay. Vector scope motion. Add effects. There was... All right, well, that's not working. Interesting. Very interesting. This is one of those things, diving in and seeing other people do it, knowing what you want to do and not being able to do it. You're like, oh, I've seen people do this, and how did they do it? How did they do it? You are not being very helpful right now, are you? So, content aware fill. Oh, come on. You're just sitting there thinking of Pi. Oh, is it 3/14? It is Pi Day. It is. Thank you for that, Devlin. Okay. Windows Content Aware Fill. 3.141. That's as far as I go. 3.141. That's all I need for what I'm doing. Okay, choose the type of fill to render object surface, blend, lighting. All right, let's check this out. Let's go ahead, get rid of that shape. We're going to delete it. We're going to select that, and it's Windows. It's alphabetical and it's not there. How did they get rid of it? Why did they get rid of it? Did they get rid of it? They must have got rid of it. What the heck? Come on. Okay, what am I... Fill the target. This is a preview of the area of the content. It will... All right, let's get back. Grab a pen tool. Wonder if I need to make an adjustment layer? I don't know. Okay. Window. Boo. Boo. We are learning together. What was the page you were looking at showed it? It was After Effects. Well, that's my problem. We're in After Effects. Okay. Thanks. Let me get back here. After Effects. Nice. Quickly remove objects. Now, what's this guy doing? Remove objects. I don't want to watch a video doing a video. Go to channel. Quickly remove objects using content aware fill. This was 6 months ago. Okay, using content aware fill. Oh, all right. You all get to watch me watch a video really quick. Why? Can't wait for Behance Pro Max to be available. Pro Max. Quality content. I never said I did quality. I do quantity, General. I've never said that. Oh, sure. Oh, I can't play it here. Hold on. Now, you made me miss what they did. Okay. What'd they do? They duplicated the layer. Turned it off. Is this gonna work for me? Create a mask. Invert it. That's it? Come on, Tim. Needs to be longer. Feather. Am I gonna have to take this into After Effects? I think I'm going to. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Sorry, everybody. Well, now the question is, if I... Can I save it as a Premiere file? Ooh, this is something I haven't tried. Okay, let's continue trimming this down. Future reference. I mean, of course, one thing. Let's do this. Let's go into this file. Let's go scale. Get rid of them this way. That is not as annoying, so I'm happy with that. Okay, and come here. Let's check that scale, so let's grab this one. I hate that there's not really a preview, but okay, we need to grab an effect on this. Let's go in and see if there's a warp stabilizer. Grab it, let's put it on that. Analyzing background. Is there a tool to generate missing parts with AI in Premiere like it does in Photoshop? Would be handy. Nor, I'm on the wrong side, I'm sorry people. Nor, I am not able to say yes or no to that. There is not a tool as of now. It's possibly being worked on. It looks like you have to go to the Photoshop or After Effects to replace stuff with content aware fill. Yes, I've realized that. I swear there's content aware fill here. I thought. So we are still analyzing. Salma, hello, welcome in. Blink twice if yes. General, Adobe Firefly is being integrated into many apps. I'm assuming. Now, I am not part of the private beta for Premiere yet. I'm assuming that they're working on it. Why would they not? You know, I think all of you saw Jason's stream talking about AI video. Donior, hello, welcome in. And wow, is this taking a long time? We're at 30%. We need generating music. I need to get on the other side. PJ, hello. We're at 33%. 34%. I can look up here, see, analyzing. No, I can't. 36. Needs more cowbell. I'm gonna tell Tim you said that, General. Let's see. All right. Switching sides. Evie says, my toes are dancing. It's got a nice beat and you can dance to it. I give it a solid 8. I need to set this up so it's on both sides. I don't want to keep switching sides. What are we at here? We're at We're seriously at 48%. Alicia, hello. I've been a stranger, glad to be able to see you again. Well, that means I need to come to this side because we have a... Wait for it. Come on, wake up. Don't blow up my computer. That was rough. One more time. Hi, Bruce's mom. Hi, Bruce's mom. Thank you for coming in. It's wonderful to see you back one more time. Hi, Bruce's mom. Just because you're worth it. No, it's not available on Adobe Stock. This is, this is Tim's own music. So, okay, let me see how I would do this. If I can set it up for the left and the right side. Everybody is saying hi, Bruce's mom. I wonder if we can add both to this. Available in the Discord, I think. Oh, it might be. I think I can only add it to one scene. Oh, well. Okay. We're at 66%. This was a mistake to do. Wow, I did not know it was going to take this long. It probably doesn't. It's just the fact that I'm streaming. Oh my gosh, what a crash and burn. So, since today is Pi Day, I'm actually wondering... Let me jump over into the Discord really quick while we're still waiting for this. And, Evelyn, I popped into YouTube just to say hi, Bruce's mom. That is quite kind. Very kind of you. Oh, we don't need to see all of that spam. Let me... Whole lot of spam happening. That didn't need to be shown. Sorry about that, people. That's just what happens on the Firefly Discord that the moderator, the robot, actually takes care of. So if you saw that, I apologize. Today is Pi Day on Adobe Firefly Prompt Jockey. So we will be dealing with Pi today. And why are my... Oh, sorry. You want music? What are we at? We're at 97%. Jeez. Oh my goodness. 98. My fans kicked on. Stabilizing. Music makes me think of Orgil Joke. She's on Instagram. Orgil? Not know who Orgil Joke is. Stabilizing. Stabilized. Okay, let's see how it did. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, all right. I mean, I know I was on a monopod, so with